Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Boise State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Woods. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. The Broncos will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. So Washington State's offense will get the ball for the first time. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That's reeled in. It's Woods. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Hand off from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll leave it with him. Oh, what a move. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Saunders. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. With the catch, it's Brown. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Back to pass on second down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle at Saunders. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hauls it in.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
First down for the offense.
Now the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Washington State will have to boot it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Woods. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. To the air on first down. Got his man on the outside. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Brown. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Complete to the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really need to find a way to generate something. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. A first down for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Second down.
They go to the ground. Nice move there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Army.
The running back carries.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quickly out to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Washington State.
Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run play action. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
QB Spicy. Number 11, on to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And as the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright, and that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Washington State will have to boot it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wide receiver going in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Woods. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Gets it past the marker. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Marshall. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Running into the open space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give. Fights off a defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Boise State! And the route is on. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Washington State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to the ground with the running back. Turning it on! He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Fires left. A strike downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He'll try to pop the draw. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Woods. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Broncos. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable match.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wazoo!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
right down the middle. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. Lots of room to run. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give to the big fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The give to the single back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And the Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Broncos! Fit it in the window for the score. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Complete to start this drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out fast. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
On the move. Oh, better look out. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
2nd down coming up.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Washington State has it all working right now. They'll give it to him again.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. To the air on second down. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Red pass, it's complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Leaves it with the running back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.